20s. I admit that I'm not an easy sell, but I'm the PD to your Chiwetel. Your big boy to
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And on the mound today, Zach Wheeler. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And the home opener is underway. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. First offering misses the mark. 2021 was Wheeler's year, an all-star as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. And the pitch. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Nick Lodolo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's the strike. Oh, 1 down. That one in there across the letters. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Alec Bohm batting with 1 down takes a strike. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. And now the count is even. Late swing fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Bryce Harper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
1-1 now. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. That's towards center. Senzel under it. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Wheeler back to work. Strike one. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up. Hoskins moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Will Myers now. Pitch misses. 1-0. No score here in the second. And fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One and two here. Good eye right there. And that one missing low. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball 1, no strikes. Wheeler with a throw over, and they got him.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Real Muto puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple All-Star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport, and that's in for a strike.
A special player and a special just human being, and for many years you and I, being around the Cubs, could understand quickly after we met Schwarber why Jed Hoyer and Theo Epstein seemed like they would never part ways with him.
Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
All over the first pitch fastball right there. Just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
On the ground, out to short. Can't field it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that's in there for strike one.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top half of the third inning at the plate. Will
the
Benson.
right fielder, number 30.
Benson, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That misses. And now 3-0. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
The second baseman.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Out to short. Nice stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singing, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Here's Kurt Casale. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Wheeler with a throw over. Benson back on a dive. And the 1-0. Just missed.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
The 2-1. Out front and foul to the left side.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Righty to the plate. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Benson around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Casali over at first with 1 away. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
That one missed.
2-1.
On the ground to first, and that squirts through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Senzel, struck out looking in his first at bat. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Senzel batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Here comes a pitch. In the air, center field. And that'll get down for a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
India, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that's ripped for a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 3-zip.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 on, 1 out. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. Quickly to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Pickoff move to second. And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. That one 95 to finish him off.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That hits the dirt. Ball one. Runner leads away at second. And that's down and away. One out and a runner at second. That's a strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the right. Myers over to pick it up. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Trey Turner now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The pitch. Ball one there.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Will Myers. And he deals. Fought off foul.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And the right-hander deals. And now 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Friedel, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Benson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Now 3-0.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
And here it comes. Ground ball left side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bryce Harper to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. Next pitch is inside and 1-1.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. And the count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Up the middle. Over to Myers. Harper retired.
Now got left fielder Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one off the outside edge. The lefty, the 1-0. And misses inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is down low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Kicks and deals. Fastball in for a strike, and that is strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a tapper. Over to Myers, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Kevin Newman.
Second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Wheeler back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he chases that one. And there's one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kurt Casale. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
De La Cruz up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Connor Brogdon appears to be getting loose. Strom warming up as well. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. Two outs. And that one wrapped foul. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Turner picks it up and saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. And strike two.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Struck him out looking. So one left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Benson makes the grab, one down.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And downstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Doubled his first time up. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Castellanos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch in the dirt, 2-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And the pitch. There's a strike.
We got full count.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. On the ground, India collects, sends it across to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Phillies leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Pitching change here, Connor Brogdon.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 75, Carter.
Jonathan India at the plate, 1 for 2.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach and think hard right back up the middle.
The pitch. Good eye right there. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 where they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
And now it's even up. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Andrew Bellotti getting loose out there. Right-handed reliever. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The 1-2. That one drifts inside. The pitch. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And first offering is fouled off. Brogdon measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Now the 0-1. Late on that fastball. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Myers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Righty to the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Upstairs. In the air out towards right center. Harper has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Here's Trey Turner.
For the Phillies,
Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Third baseman, Alan.
With the purpose, there is a reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm worth just pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane.
Hey! 0-1.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Bryce Harper. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Harper, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 0-1. This one popped up. Newman should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Matt Strom into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the Reds DH, TJ Friedl. And here it comes. That one misses. 1-0. That's down and in. That one fouled off. Right side. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
The right fielder, number 30.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one way outside, and that's ball one. There's a strike. And that one almost got him. And a pitch. And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
The batter, the second baseman.
So a man aboard, Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Reds. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to short, could be 2. Turner to second, and that's 2. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay?
Lodolo back to work. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Nick Lodolo departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Buck Farmer on to pitch here. A chance at his first save of the year.
Buck Farmer.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And he deals. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And now it's filled up. Hoskins at first, 1 gone. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In there for strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Bounced up the middle. Over to Myers. And Real Muto is out. And that is the inning. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Andrew Bellot.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher, Kurt Casale.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's a ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through him for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there. The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Senzel at the plate now as he chases after that one. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missing inside. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Lucas Sims.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Here comes a pitch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, right side. Myers whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. There's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Kicks and fires. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. On to first. Turner is out, and the Phillies are set down in order. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, Jonathan India, 1 for 3. Soto, a 6'1 lefty, 235 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And the pitch. Soto, an All-Star a season ago. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here's the 0-1 to the left side, but it is well foul. Next offering upstairs. The wind of the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And another ball. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fraley in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one down the line, and he grabs it in foul ground. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a strike. The 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
And here's the first baseman, Will Myers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And now the lefty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And here it comes. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies nothing. Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 43, Alexis Diaz.
Alec Bohm now at the plate.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
With the purpose, there is a reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm worth just pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless.
The wind of the pitch. That one inside. Ball 1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Right-handed reliever. Center field. Senzel under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 3.
And now here is Harper. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Kicks and deals. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's ball 4.
That's up.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
He's 2 outs away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Harper stands at first with 1 out. Got him. 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hoskins in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Not in time. He's safe.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Three-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Three-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fouled off. He was late. First and second, 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Down to their final strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So a change being made out at second. On the pinch run, Edmundo Sosa. JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. There's a strike. And the righty deals.
Ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Reality so hard to find. When the devil trying to call your line, I always shine, even when the light dim. No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like him. Oh, don't trip. See, I was in the whip, riding me and my. He was listening to us, no one else. That's it. That's a flesh, it's a bit. Let me talk, man. Let's say my head got bit. Yeah. Well, listen, man, world has made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati